Hi, Gabriel. So, you attended the World Esperanto Congress in Arusha, Tanzania. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience and how this event was useful, both in terms of promoting Esperanto and also international social relations?
Hi, Pietro. Yes, I attended the World Esperanto Congress last summer in Arusha in Tanzania. It was a really interesting and valuable experience, both for me personally and for the Esperanto movement. It was valuable for me partly because I had never been to East Africa before, so visiting that part of the world, visiting Tanzania, I also went to Kenya a couple of days, and after Arusha I went down to Zanzibar, so that was really fascinating for me. And also I think the Congress was a milestone for the Esperanto movement, because the World Esperanto Congresses have been happening for over 100 years now, and they've taken place in Europe, Asia, North America, South America, but this was the first time that they had one in Africa. So from that point of view it was very important. And the Congress saw a lot of participation of people from East Africa, both Tanzanians of course, but also people from Rwanda, Burundi, and also there was a big group from the east of the Democratic Republic of Congo, because that part of Congo is quite close to Tanzania, so they could come by bus. And as you probably know, the east of Congo has a war going on right now. It's a troubled place, and so it's, for most of these people, it was the first time that they could go to an international Esperanto Congress and actually meet Esperantists from other countries. And so it was an occasion where East Africans and Europeans and Asians and people from the rest of the world could meet in a kind of neutral setting and communicate in Esperanto, this constructed, neutral international language. And in a world as divided as our world is today, I think this was a really valuable event.
You are from a family of prominent representatives of the Esperanto movement. What was it like growing up speaking Esperanto at home and around the world while attending international Esperanto events? And what has this experience passed on to you?
Yes, I am the son of two prominent Esperantists. My father was the president of the World Esperanto movement for about 6 years. My mother is a well-known novelist within the Esperanto movement. My father's Italian and my mother's British. They met at an Esperanto Congress in Switzerland, and they always spoke to each other in Esperanto throughout their marriage. So I grew up speaking Esperanto at home, as well as English and Italian. So it was quite a unique upbringing. And when I was a kid, every summer we would go to Esperanto Congresses around the world, mostly in other countries in Europe. So yes, it was very unique, and even as a kid I quickly understood that the Esperanto movement was a very different environment from the rest of society. It was very different from what I would meet in school or on the streets in Italy, because on average I find Esperantists are much less materialistic than most people. They tend to be idealistic. They tend to be people who are open to different cultures, different languages. So it's a very unique environment. And now as an adult, I'm not a big Esperanto activist, but I still sometimes go to Esperanto meetings, and I still have lots of friends in that movement. So I have made Esperanto a part of my life, I guess. And I've met plenty of extremely interesting and unusual people through the Esperanto movement, so I think it's an important part of my life, and I'd never give it up.